What'd you clear for?
Changed my husband's prescription.
How?
They were moved over one.
Oh, and you did. What was it?
One was Zoloft and one was Xanax.
How'd they catch you? You got all this and then they caught you later?
Yeah.
So what's your charges? Fraud?
The storyline has been very difficult. Women are very inquisitive, and so they ask a lot of questions.
I can tell, period. Like, I've done everything.
I get a good
What did you?
I changed a prescription.
These girls are smart. These people have been through the system so much that nothing makes sense. There's been a lot of issues because my case, or what I'm in here for, like at first it seemed like it made sense, but then once I got here, I'm like,
But my husband said the attorney I was supposed to have was like, I get the days mixed up. That was Thursday or Friday. I didn't go to court, and I'm supposed to be going possibly on Tuesday.
everyone's like, why could you not be out on a certain amount of bond? Oh, I don't know.
But now I might need a different attorney, and the public defender might be Jack.
Came up with the idea that VA is federal, and so now it's probably federal charges, so I'm on a hold.
My husband's going with reserves, so I might need a military attorney.
Whatever story we started with, I promise you is not the story I'm at right now.
Everybody's line up.
Good luck to you. Hey, you too. All right.
Who are you sleeping with?
My strategy is to be myself and to just take things as they come. You guys don't have to fight over me. It's my man.
Or anybody fighting over you, and I'm strictly.
I'm just trying to fit in and be like a part of the crowd.
This is my new bed. I want to check out my two
fancy new heels.
Yeah, right.
It sucks, but we are going through the same thing as each other, and you have some kind of a bond.
Can y'all put that on camera? Yeah, get
All
this.
that.
Yeah, look at this. This is Clark County Jail.
This is where we live.
Clark County, Indiana. Yeah.
Everything's working out. So far, I'm just trying to keep it cool, you know?
Awesome, that's what's good. It's definitely an experience each time new ones come in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think we've put anybody in a shred yet.
Not yet. Not making no promises. Fair.
She's in 15. She's been locked in the room for 45 minutes.
Have you tried, is there a button inside? Have you tried anything to get out?
I was sleeping up there. One of the girls walked by, and I don't know, had no idea why, but they just shut the door. I'm just kind of stuck until they decide to let me out. If you shut your own door, they'll just leave you in there until like the next day when doors open in the morning. I'm like, I can't do this.
They were trying to give me 3 years before my 4 new charges, cuz.
The girls are obviously much younger than me, like 30 and below. I'm just a few years older than that. A whole lot of years older than that.
When I first went in, all I could think about was the emotional side of things. All I could think about was, how is this going to take a toll on me emotionally? I had no earthly idea there'd be a physical side of things. I really did not even think about that. But right now, this is so tough.
Hi.
I'm Mona Lisa. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Mona Lisa.
That's so freaking cute.
And you're Cherie, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. This sleeping on metal beds, the whole physical side of this is like, it's not easy. This is very, very tough.
What?
I do have rhythm in that.
This is not when we're supposed to be getting in trouble. This is Rule 20. When I was really doing that I should have been in jail for.
Because I'm putting for
So now I'm officially the oldest in the pod?
I don't know.
Who else is in here that's over 40? Well, wait, 40 something. So I'm grandma, you're mom.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta find us a Paul.
Like, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Tracy on no more people. I don't give a about to go check on him. Yeah. He's a kid, man. He's 18? Yeah. That's crazy. Is Tracy on alright, man? For real? Huh? Is he alright? They didn't need to go there, man. He's mad. That's all.
Garza, he's been around and seen a lot. He's the anti-me in a lot of ways. He's been from the exact opposite side of life that I have.
To be all the way real with you though, dude, that right there is just a matter of pride. I'm gonna end up beating myself up for it because I should take, 27, I'm a grown man.
He's troubled in many ways. He couldn't seem to get out of a rut. He's very nice, very insightful. He's a good person, very good person.
At one point or another, you gotta grow up. That's what I get so mad at myself. It's like, man, I gotta stop being a kid.
The thing is though, man, it's 2 years, 7 months or so of unwritten rules of a culture that you've been thrown into.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself right now, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make it okay.
None of this is okay, man. And like when you get out of here, you will automatically be a different person. Just don't be so hard on yourself, man. You did good. You did what you are supposed to do here. I'm in a unique situation that I'm not going to see things the same as a lot of these guys, and I try to put myself in their shoes a lot, and I feel sorry for them, honestly. My overall experience with my bunkmates, though, is that they are the most seemingly stable people in the entire pod, and I kind of lucked out because I think they draft people into that pod based on how they seem, and I made the cut.
You can rap though.
You got it.
I was in the military for 10 years. Nah, Paul, I did 5.5 years in the military.
I did 24 years in Detroit. I don't know.
You fought a lot of people.
I'm gonna get
too much money.
Yeah, I'm faking. A lot of my friends right now done been in jail, like just dealing with those type of people. I'm able to maneuver around them and stuff just because I grew up with them my whole life.
Just for trying to knock Big Daddy, gonna get real.
I just dumb everything down and just play along with it.
And they allegedly knocked Big Daddy.
Deion's blended in faster than any of the participants we've had in the program.
Got it, what? You gonna try to switch the game up, man? You gonna get that better.
I just hope he keeps in mind these are real criminals, and sometimes they can be very dangerous.
Come work out with us. Start working out with us.
I think I might help.
In jail, I didn't think like I would ever be a part of it or anything. I thought I would just be on the outside looking in while I'm in there, but now people just kept gravitating to me. It's not as bad as I thought. My Spanish song was called me Dioncito. Dioncito? Dioncito. Yeah. Mi español más o menos.
Scotty Maples. Nice to meet you. So how do you think Shree's doing overall? I mean, were you excited or surprised when you saw her?
I think she's doing good. I'm more confident in Shree now than I was. Overall, her motivation is to making sure that she does right by you guys and to really kind of help. You know, that's her motivation. She wants to make her family proud, and she wants to, you know, make sure that she can help out any way she can.
Is there anything that she's told you that we can go ahead and start the process of to see if she can relay back to us if it worked or not?
She has mentioned that, you know, some of the repeat or the revolving door is a lot of it had to do with drugs in there. I'm not the drugs inside, but because they're addicts and and so they just keep coming through. You know, you have, because it's true, you have a wide array, variety of people, from the suspended license to the people, So I think some of the people who know the system are kind of getting in and corrupting, or they're taking advantage of those who are new to the system or green. It's a slippery slope. That would be, I think, a good thing to do or look into. That would cut down on some of the intimidation.
Just take the power away.
Thank you for allowing your family and you to be subjected to this and allowing her to participate, and actually her choosing to participate. We're going to get a lot of good feedback. I think it's going to not just affect lives here locally, but corrections throughout the United States. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for allowing this to happen.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you so much, Dad.
I love you too, baby. You stay strong, okay?
I will.
Hello.
Jamie Knoll.
Thank you, sir.
Scotty Maples.
Thank you, sir. Brad Jones. Thank you, sir.
So what was your thought when you walked into the room today?
First time I've been in a correctional facility, fortunately, so it was an interesting experience.
Did you notice any changes in her, or did you pick up on anything?
Yeah, I think it's been a very eye-opening experience for her being in here and seeing some of the realities of bad behavior. She talked about the prevalence of contraband and more or less being in the lion's den at this point. Some of them are in here because at times it could be easier to get drugs inside than out on the street. And rather than allowing that peer pressure to push her back in that direction, has opted to a more positive path, which is a good path.
My task, like any other sheriff, is to try to help people that when they're in here to better themselves and hope they won't come back, but not make it too nice of a facility where they don't mind coming back.
For the most part, she's comfortable.
Fair to say she feels she's not being mistreated.
Yes, absolutely. Gotcha. She made a couple comments, like when I hugged her, she goes, "Oh, you smell like the outside world." So there are obviously changes, but she looks well and basically taking a positive attitude about her whole experience.
Thank you so much for giving up your daughter to participate and supporting her through all this. Promise we'll get her back to you safe. It's a big learning experience. We've learned a lot, and it's really appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, and it has been a wonderful learning experience for me too.
Thank you.
For your time.
Hey, Captain Scotty Maples.
Ashley.
Brad Jones, Chief Deputy.
Ashley, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You feel sorry for what Dion's going through?
Yes, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, and I hate that he's in this environment completely. I don't like the things. I don't like how some of the things are happening to him. Actually, a lot of things that were very alarming to me. He was telling me how he's washing his clothes when he showers, like at the same time as him showering. The water that they're drinking, they're all just dipping a cup in there and drinking it. Like,
we try to make it fair, but we also don't want to be too accommodating. We don't want people coming here in the winter just to be warm,
yeah, comfortable. I just don't like it.
Or do you think he's changed since entering this facility until the day today you talked to him?
One thing I noticed, he feels like he always has to be on guard, you know? He's very just on edge, and he was just all over the place.
When you say that, I know Dion's struggling, but Dion is getting an accurate depiction of how county jail works right now. I can guarantee you that.
That sucks.
Seeing this, do you think Dion would ever do anything to make himself go to jail?
No, he does not ever want to end up here.
I want to thank you for traveling to Indiana. First of all, it's across the country, and thank you for allowing us to use Dion in this program, and thank you for your input. And it's very appreciated. And it was nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you, sir. Thank you for
Thank you very much.
We're here, packed up like savages.
Man, I just need to wall up so I don't boo-boo on myself. Then Cody came up and was like, "Hey, bro, can I lay next to you?" And I first met Cody, like he had ended up stumping this kid face out.
all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say.
I think I'm in love.
Hey.
He's violent, but he really is a sweet kid once you get past the tattoos on his face and everything. Cody laying right next to me, and it helped me calm down a little bit.
I was trying to get it out. Winter comes, pine trees. You gotta hit the button, man. It won't open. I forgot he was in there.
All these grown-ass men, like y'all sitting here, y'all gonna lock Rooster in the bathroom and stuff. It was a stinking bathroom and stuff too. Like it was already overflowing and it's stinking there. And I'm like, no, this. Like leave him the alone.
Nobody gonna let fire go.
Oh, y'all ignorant as hell.
Nobody mind out, man.
Y'all ignorant as hell.
So it make sense.
Now you gonna be a good birthday because the camera's here.
What if we lock y'all in the bathroom? Y'all be pissed off and stuff.
That's real funny. Real funny.
Saloon. Get out of here, man. I swear to God.
Here's what happened. We were here. They were there. The order was here. They put us here. We had a seal right there. Now here's what I thought would have happened, but this is not what happened.
They have a plan for disaster. They have a plan for bombs. They have a plan for everything. Whether one person knows it or no people know it, there is a plan somewhere in somebody's desk, and they just fail to execute.
It is something we can agree on is the legitimate biological hazard to consistently being exposed to.
The sewer backed up, and you don't leave people in human excrement. You don't feed them in human excrement. You don't lock them up in there and walk away from it. You mitigate it in some manner. It doesn't take training to know that.
Their lack of preparation for anything like that.
It was just poorly run from pre-incident to post-incident. Nobody was thinking.
The lack of care for our health long-term emotional.
The way they treated a health matter where they could have called in people, the decision was to handle it in-house. Obviously, you have a sewage problem beyond the capability of maintenance. It was just poor decision after poor decision.
They literally just walked in, no explanation, and proverbially started fingers around.
The health and safety of those inmates is, it might be in a mission statement somewhere, they might have a vision statement, but in reality, each inmate is responsible for his own safety.
It's crazy.
See, they wouldn't wear nothing like this in jail. They couldn't handle me. That's what you call the diva wear, the diva wear. That's so funny.
What is the one thing that you're really wanting to do right now, and why do you want to do it?
I want to go weigh myself right now. That's the one thing I want to do. Because I had a bariatric surgery. Before I came into jail, I lost 85 pounds. And I've got my fingers crossed that I have not gained a pound. I just really have my fingers crossed. If I go weigh in and I find out that I've gained weight, what it says about the food is that that's some overly fattening food that they're feeding us. They're loaded with carbs. Everybody's not fortunate enough to get commissary, so those meals have to count, I guess, and that's why they load us up with carbs. A lot of those women leave out with what they call the county 15. That's 15 pounds, they said. I said, oh. Oh. Oh, by golly.
What does it say? So what's the
I gained
answer?
13 pounds. I'm not even supposed to be able to gain weight after having this surgery. How is that even possible? I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very, very disappointed. More than you can imagine.
So what do you do from here?
First of all, get me a trainer like yesterday, okay? Let's get on that elliptical and let's get going. But let's have a pizza first. Let's do that first. I got to get back to my exercising daily. I got to get back to my protein. I've just got to get back to self-control again. Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Ashley, good to see you
Hi,
again.
how are you?
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Yeah, have a seat. I'm most interested in your experience overall, particularly like the emotional part of it. You know, being in jail and being away, that certainly has a tremendous impact on existing relationships, right? On the outside. So I wonder, how's this experience affected your relationship with your husband?
This experience definitely took a toll in some good ways, some bad ways. Put a lot of stress and tension between the two of us. My husband has been through a lot. He's a Marine, you know what I mean? He's been to war. This was an easy experience for him. For me, it was very, very, very trying. And I'm not sure he quite gets that. You know, as I would be explaining to him what I was going through and how hard it was for me, he's like, were you being shot at? Kind of downplayed the situation and didn't really understand how severely hard it was for me. Something I struggled with while I was locked up was that my husband was out drinking, right? It's almost a jealousy thing. I've come to realize, like, I'm jealous that I can't go out and do the same thing, and I know that I want to.
So your question is that normal, you're saying?
Sure.
Well, honestly, Ashley, I guess the short answer is yes, it is. I think based on everything you told me in terms of your experiences and what was triggered when you were in the jail in terms of your own sobriety and how hard you've worked for that, I think that's an example of what you said at the beginning, which was very mature. And that is, this is something I need to continue to work on it. So completely normal, and it's something that I would definitely consider.
So there's work to be done, and I'm thankful for being able to see that.
That's a really good understanding, I think, of what has taken place with your relationship, and I would agree with you. And counseling certainly helps anyone, right? Yeah. So I think that would be invaluable for you guys to consider as well. With that, I wish you the absolute best.
Thank you so much for your time.